2025. So let's have a look at it. What's in store for Gemini specifically? My name is Yulia. I've been in Tarot world for more than 10 plus years. And I am here every day from Monday to Friday for you, doing the readings for every zodiac. Also, I'm explaining how to work with these amazing cards to guide you on your intuitive level. So I am here to spread that love, light, positivity, and abundance flow. Stay tuned. If you love my channel, subscribe to it not to miss those videos. So let's get started. So let's see what's in store for Gemini. Oh, wow, lovers. I really, really love this card, and I love the beginning of it. Let's see what else is in there. Oh, strength. Strength. Love and strength together. This is a really powerful combination of two archetypal cards, right? The major archetypal cards. This is a big thing when we see such cards together. All right. Oh, 10 of Cups. I already love the beginning. 10 of Cups. Do you see how they are here bathing together? And there is space for absolutely everyone. There is so much abundance flow here in this card. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. All right. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Okay. And we see here 5 of Wands. I do feel we need really to pull a few more clarifier cards in these readings. So let's see. Oh, Devil. That's interesting. Devil is going together with the 10 of Cups. That's an interesting combination. Oh, and there will be this apprenticeship mode with the Page of Swords. So how can we really handle everything around our mind, right? So the cap of a student must be on here for Gemini during this period, right? So how to handle those thoughts. There is no wonder that we see these cards together with the Devil, actually, just because this guy, whenever we see it in combo with the Page of Swords, it's about basically handle your kind of like state of mind, you know, at this period. All right. So what I can see clearly here is that, first of all, we start for you, Gemini, from this powerful combo, which is Strength and Lovers. And this is a promising beginning for the beginning of March. Okay. So whenever I see such a combination, it just means one thing. Everything will start opening up for you, Gemini, in a really beautiful way. Meaning that you see like this goddess, how she's handling this beast. It's handling with lots of love. And it's like this tip of advice for you, Gemini. Treat this world with lots of tact in your heart, generosity, right, and love. And that's how everything will be handled properly, and no matter how huge the beast may seem to be. Okay, so it may seem to be like slightly scary sometimes, like whenever we go into any kind of conversations, right? But whenever you kind of like put that sense of tact into any kind of relationships during this period, the beginning of March, specifically, what will happen is, you know, nothing can withstand love here. Love dissolves everything. It was written in the Bible, actually. Everything here is dissolved and handled through love. And that's the main theme for you, Gemini, for your relationships during this period. I just put it in the sequential order. Why? Because we just pulled the cards that way. Now, look, if you follow that tip of advice, well, eventually there will be like lots of beautiful collaborations happening during this period for you, right? So we can clearly see it. And the 10 of Cups in combo with the 4 of Pentacles, it's just showing, hey, Rishav, how are you doing? Yeah, it's Whenever you want to ask questions, you can ask them here in the comments, by the way, guys. I will answer absolutely everything. And if you love this reading, you can subscribe to the channel because I go live literally every day and I answer your questions every day in the end of my readings. I'm here for you. So let's continue. So here we see clearly, if you follow this tip of advice to deal with the world with that tact in your heart, right? What will happen eventually, you will step into beautiful, powerful collapse. And those collapse will be in your career also, so we can see it through the Four of Pentacles. Everything will follow naturally there. And it will open up for you also new potentialities. Right now, you are dealing with kind of like one project, but there is so much more what will open up for you. This is the abundance flow, in fact. So that's what I can clearly see here. New wonderful projects may be opened for you, dear Gemini, in March. So you want to develop that sense of patience. Develop that sense of patience within you, meaning one step at a time, okay? One step at a time, walking to your promised land. So please have this in mind when you walk through this beginning of the month in March specifically, because this will allow you to walk patiently through this period, okay? Just like this goddess, she walks one step at a time, right, to her promised land. And that's that type of approach you want to develop in you, okay? Now, there might be the potentiality that there will be lots of demands over you during this period, and it might feel overwhelmed, at certain moment, but you want just to have that approach, hey, one step at a time, one step at a time. And that's most important, just to have this in mind during this period. So just please have this in mind, and this will help you. So we already discussed this guy, that he goes in combination with handling your sword, the sword of your mind, right? So all the addictions, all the anxieties you will handle if you we put even this card over it. So if you put that apprenticeship mode, apprenticeship cap over you, right? So becoming like that Page of Swords. Do you see how fiercely he's holding that sword of his mind, right? And he's ready to learn. He's ready to structure his mind. So the more you have that approach during this period, the better. Actually, it will be for everything. And this will allow you to step into powerful, beautiful collapse and powerful relationships even during this period. All right, so just please have this in mind. All right, so that was the reading for your relationships. I would love also to understand what is the main theme for your relations for the first half of the month. Let's see. Oh, all seeing and knowing. That's interesting. So basically during these months, just as what we had seen here, there will be opening for you for more potentialities to flow, okay? Just because you see how we started from the combo of the Strength and Lovers, right? So just treat absolutely every kind of relationships during this period with tremendous sense of tact in your heart, right? And compassion. Just like this goddess is treating this beast. So you want to have that approach. And then it will open for you that all-seeing and all-knowing attitude. And nothing can withstand this love attitude within you. Okay, that's why you will open for yourself lots of beautiful, beautiful potentialities for new relations in your life, right? And even just like some new projects will start opening up for you. Okay. So that was the reading for your relationships, dear Gemini. Let's see what's in store for you, specifically for your career and money area. Let's see. By the way, I go live every day here, so if you love my readings, subscribe to my channel so that you would not miss them. So now we are doing the reading for your career and money area, dear Gemini. Let's okay. Oh, I love it. So there will be already, like I can see the new offering, Ace of Wands, new offering during this period. So we are talking specifically about the beginning of March, the first half of March from the 1st to 15th. Okay, so there is a really, really big potentiality there for that. Oh, so we have seen here that type of energy also in your relationships, like sitting in the middle with lots of love and generosity tact in your heart. So that Queen of Cups, she has that peace, generosity, and inner tact in her heart. Okay. Many times I see how those readings of career and relationships, they are literally intersecting with each other from the energy. And that's what I see in here. Oh, the Emperor. That's beautiful, these two cards. You know, the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Just shows me one thing, how you will definitely have everything kind of like coming to that secure place. You know, there will be a really beautiful offering which will come, and it will promise to you lots and lots of security, you know. That's very interesting. I love this. So just watch around during this month. Okay. So you will feel like in the eye of the tornado, despite the fact that everything is quite chaotic outside, you see, outside of her, but she's sitting in the middle, in the eye of the tornado. That's a good place to be, you know, especially today when everything is quite chaotic outside. So yeah, I would say this is a very, very promising reading for you, Gemini, for this period, actually. All right. Yeah, it's all about the structure. You see how, again, we go to that high structure code. So everything is safe, secure. So your, I would say the main motto for these months for you, Gemini, would be everything will be handled properly. You know, you will be evolving like one step at a time. You remember we had this card Six of Swords. She was walking on her swords on the water to her promised land, one sword at a time. Here exactly we see the same theme, in fact. So everything is stable, everything is quite secure for this period. There are no major kind of like shifts or something, but there is the potentiality, oops, for the new offering to come into your life. And I really love it. So there is something there. All right, let's see. What is that offering about? Okay, because it seems like it's a very secure month for you, Gemini. Very stable one. Oh, strength. So that offering, I can see, we have that strength. So it will open up in you that capability to develop new relationship with the world from your higher perspective, from your talents, in fact. Yeah, it's so structured, it's so safe, everything is promising to be, you know, do you see what I'm talking about? So probably like together with this Queen of Cups, that you want to just like investigate a bit more your talents. These talents are really related to how do you deal with the world, right? Oh, this is not surprising for me. You know, whenever we start opening ourselves to something new to come into our lives, we start dealing with something inside us, like our inner child, right? So there might be required some inner child work. I would put it actually here, inner child work. So, and it will allow you to reconnect with who you truly are, with your real talent. Yeah. So because inner child work, okay, it's very related to, whenever we have it, to that release. Release must happen, okay? So I would block it like this, because that's the solution for that. So you see how we see this card of opening you to the new level of communication with the world. And that new level is coming specifically of opening that inner talent within you, inner talent to start like really that new level of serving the world, you know. So when we start really serving the world from the new perspective, this is a very mature card. When we open ourselves to that new level of communication with the world, and that communication is always coming from love. Okay, you will have all the support during this period for that. And in your career, you will be really structured and secured. So everything is well there. So I would say just that's a place to go. By the way, if you love my readings, subscribe to my channel. I go live literally every day here, and I will answer all your questions here. Just keep on asking. Oh, that inner child work. It's again here, you see, from emotional perspective. To see she is in here, this is that child, that's what we were talking here. It's the recurring pattern, okay? So you want to just, and I would put it here actually, because that's the same beam, absolutely. Let's see what else is in there for your career, dear Gemini. Oh, again, we see that, you know, that structure code. It's a repeating theme. Right, so you will be fine during that period at your current projects, whatever you are currently involved. Just want to show you that Queen of Cups, right? Because for those of you who didn't see the reading before, the Six of Wands, there was this Emperor, now we have this Three of Pentacles. It's a tremendously stable month. Tremendously stable month. And I would say whenever we have that crazy stability, that's the time to slightly like start in a safe way investigating who we truly are, right? Reconnecting with our talents, because everything is handled kind of like on that front. So for the first half of March, it will be like the energies are stable there. So that's a safe place to investigate your talents. I would love to understand in which direction you want to dig there. So anything again around emotional healing, you see? So we keep on receiving those cards in your reading, right? So that inner child healing, emotional healing. So you truly may become a master during this period for your heart. You really want to go through this period holding your heart, like this knight is holding it when he's walking on this horse, right? And which kind of healing this month is proposing for you? I would love to see that, actually. Let's have a look at it together. Oh, so you really kind of like can reconnect with your intuition on a very high level during this period. It's not necessarily you will become an oracle or something, but you definitely can sense that impulse inside you for connecting deeper on your inner wisdom. That's what I see in here. That's going so much in alignment with these cards. Do you see what I'm talking about? So once we start really, it's just scratching the surface only, but more and more in the same direction again and again. So I would say it's the same cards. It's kind of like opening that rose on the cross, you know. It's a beautiful combination. I love it. Because when we open that rose in the cross and do lots of healing to our heart, we open up like that rose of our heart, petal by petal. That's what we truly are doing here. Just remember that. And I love this. I would put this rose even here. Just today, my husband brought me that rose. I didn't know that I will use it for this reading. But the rose actually represents our heart center, if you look at it, okay? It's our heart center. So we always want to nurture that heart center and keep it in that fluidity, in that resilience, no matter what's happening here in the world. And that's why it's kind of like we have to be strong, right? Strong, having that rose of our heart being continuously opened. Okay, I just want to show you something like what is the mudra even for the heart center. The mudra actually, if you look at these two, it's like this. We open like that lotus. Okay? Now look at the rose. You see how it's opened? When we shut down our hearts, what's truly happening is nothing is happening. We actually do not allow that abundance flow into our lives. We shut down the energy flow. That's what we are doing. That's why this is, you see, so much going in alignment together. By the way, if you love my readings, subscribe to my channel. I go live literally every day here. You can ask me questions here. I answer them in the end of my reading. So I would be really happy if you have any questions, and I will serve you well in the end. All right, so how can you nurture yourself during this period? Let's ask actually oracle cards. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe there are a few here. So, let's see. Okay, so watch a movie. So that's a good one. I love it. It means just pay attention to what your body truly needs right now, and just really nurture yourself, I would say, how you can at this moment, whatever can keep you in that cozy, beautiful mode, just like this kitty cat here, right? How she's sitting. So everything what lifts up your energy, you see? So pay attention to your energy. If you need to watch that movie right now, just go watch it. You know, don't say no to that. Okay, so what else can be there? Oh, that's a reversed one. So we have here movement. Actually, it's lack of movement. If you kind of like feel like right now to lay down and do nothing, that's the time for that. All right? So that's totally okay. And just remember, that's completely okay if you feel that way, no matter if the world wants you to actually move. I would put it even that way. Because here in this world, what's happening is we are on the periphery. We're never in the here and now. We're on the periphery moving, okay? But I want maybe to stretch here in the center, want to sit and observe my rose. How is that? So why not? I want to feel that way. So do what feels right for you at this moment, I would say. What else can you do to actually nurture yourself during this period? Let's ask the cards. Oh, drink tea. Well, yeah, that's so-called like herbal cleanse. Everything around cleanse, but pleasant cleanse, you know, not torturing cleanse, pleasant. So that pleasantness must be there. I would put it here, actually nearby the rose. Okay, so remember to have that pleasantness. Pleasantness is the key for you to really augment that energy flow during this period. Let's put it that way. It's like the auric shining. You really have to pay attention to your aura during this period. You know, our aura actually is restoring so perfectly well when we just do certain beautiful things which we feel like aligned with us, you know? And then we start shining. No matter what they say to us to do here per rules, we want to do what feels right for us, what is resonating truly with us. That's an important factor. So just please have this rule in mind for this period. All right, so I would love to ask the cards what kind of like tip of advice would be for you to keep that energy flow in a healthy way. Oh, just again, you see, like, do everything what is aligned with your sense of joy. Let it be maybe some piece of chocolate, you know. You can, me for example, I love chocolate or coffee sometimes in the mornings, you know, so why not? And I really love sometimes a good dessert here and there. My husband can go, you know, without food for the whole day. He's fasting, he's a biohacker. But me, like, I want some joy, you know, so do something joyful for yourself. That's very important for this period. Let's put this card here because it's so much in aligned with this Ace of Wands, right? So I would love just to stimulate a bit more light here, a bit more light for that. What else can you do? Okay, so whenever something happens here, right, what draws your attention out of your center, you want just to keep that appreciative mode. Keep your focus on what's working in life. Like remove your focus from something, just that one thing, that one disturbing thing which is not working. It takes all this space. You want to refocus yourself to everything what is working. I don't say do not pay attention completely to what's not working. I'm saying keep being appreciative for what's working. By the way, this energy of appreciation is so much going in alignment with the sun and joy. Okay, very, very important. All right, so that appreciation we would put here. I would actually move it a bit, these two cards. Otherwise, it's not seen. Yep. Okay. Really, when we do the readings, we want to create that sense of order on our table as well. Very important. Otherwise, you know, there is no that sacred geometry. I love these cards, by the way. This is all about sacred geometry. Oh, here is that Genesis pattern, planting the seed. You know, by we plant the seed through these months for that sense of joy. You see what I'm talking about? Okay. And this is the flower of life, right? Sacred geometry, planting the seed of joy. Already now. Why not to do that? That's an amazing thing to do. Okay. So have that in mind. And by the way, we are nothing here but the pure structure. Everything here is reflected in that structure of the flower of life. So when we understand that deep sense of this flower of life, that deep esoteric sense, we really start kind of like opening up our heart center. You see, like this is the flower of life. Our heart center starts opening up, just like this rose. All right. So we want just to have this. I would put it actually under the rose. It's just going so much in alignment here with that. All right. So what would be the main advice for you, Gemini, for this first half of the month, so that that month would really go successfully for you? It seems like an amazing month, actually, a very safe one. So you want to just see beyond the current situation. See beyond the current situation, okay? So again, we had that already, the theme of connecting to your intuition. So you really want to focus on your inner seeing and inner wisdom. Very important. That's why we have that, that I would say here. That's where your strength is. To connect to your wisdom, to connect to your inner intuition during these months. Okay? So let's put it here. And again, we come back to that rose on the cross mode. That's when you really want to see that your strength is stemming from there. You see, we had this card, the Queen of Cups. That's the main avatar, actually, for these months. Many things may happen during this period, but it cannot really touch you. You will be sitting like in the eye of the tornado. You see, the tornado is around. You are in the eye of the tornado. And that's the main thing. That's very important to see it that way. Okay? I also promise to you that there will be that claim which you want to just claim already right now to gain that energy of the rose and the cross and of that intense space. So what's in there? I am flourishing. Oh gosh, it's so going in alignment with these rows. I am flourishing. I love it. I am flourishing. Remember, what we speak here is an important thing. Whenever we speak it intentionally, it happens here, okay? Our words are really powerful. And we have this. we have this again and again. I am flourishing in my heart center. Okay, so I am restoring my heart center. Very, very important to have this in mind. Okay, so please have this as a beautiful reminder for you for this beginning of the month, which is coming soon, the March first half 2025. Thank you so much, everyone. I see this as a wonderful reading for you. Everything is going to be shiny and quite safe, structured, right? We see that repeating code of safety and structure through all the cards of your reading. If you loved my reading, subscribe to my channel. I do those lives every day here. And if you have any questions, ask them here. I'm here for you. Thank you so much and wishing you a lovely evening.